Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. Today is Tuesday. It is the first day of November. It's Autistic Speaking Day today, National Authors Day today, National Biologic Coordinators Day today, National Brush Day, National Calzone Day, ooh, yum, National Cinnamon Day, National Cook for Your Pets Day. I almost said cook your pets. No, cook
That
for
would be
your
a
pets.
whole different day.
Different day. Yeah, that would have been weird. National Deep Fried Clams Day. So if you have pet clams, I guess maybe it is. National Family Literacy Day and National Vinegar Day. Why is there a vinegar day?
I don't know.
I suppose people who make vinegar, they get to celebrate too. So party time at their place. And it is a Tuesday, which means we have
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Going to be talking to him on the phone today. He's not in the studio.
Aw.
He said he's never coming back, and he doesn't ever want to speak
always
with us again.
says that.
Well, we'll probably see him in a few weeks. Tuesdays with Charlie coming up before you know it. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Forget quiet quitting. We've talked about that. There are people like quitting. Recent survey found 65% of Gen Zers, that's people ages 24 and under, plan to leave their job. 65% plan to leave their job by the end of the year. That's a lot of people. And 40% of workers at any age say that they plan to quit in the coming months. Here's what they're saying for the reasons: burnout, lack of advancement, and lack of flexibility, and absence of childcare. Those are the main things. Now, Gen Z, they're not the only ones who want a better life, but they're the only ones that are actually asking for it. According to the report, they've got different principles. They want to feel like they're making a difference. 42% said they would rather work at a company that gives them a sense of purpose than one that pays them well. Only 40% of millennials and 32% of Gen Z said the same thing. Now, if you want to quit and find something better, Elizabeth Lintman from American Public Education says, hey, if you're leaving because the grass is greener on the other side,
Better
you might
be careful.
be wrong, or you could be in the same position in a few months.
Yep.
Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
How much do you pay for your wireless phone? Some people spend hundreds of dollars every month for their family. That's crazy! Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Not 50, 15, 1-5. Yeah, $15 a month for premium wireless. It's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can keep your same phone number. You may even be able to keep your same phone. Find out now at Mintervention.com. Learn more and sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know a Harvard study found that company CEOs work on average 62.5 hours per week? In their 2018 analysis of 27 company bosses, it was found that the time is indeed the scarcest resource they have, with the average CEO working about 9.7 hours per weekday, 4 hours per weekend day, and 2.4 hours per vacation day. But before you cry too many tears for your company's fearless leader, keep this in mind. The study also found that they make an average of 270 times more than the average worker. So
And they should.
271 times is a big number.
But when you're working all the time,
I know. Yeah.
I mean, and
That's a big- that's a
I
big
don't. I mean, it's a.
At the end of the day, if they're the CEO, they're in charge and doing, because they have the good and the bad, and a lot of things land on their shoulders.
Exactly.
but-
Everything lands on their shoulders.
I get
So
that. Am I the CEO around here? What am I? What do I?
No.
I'm the chief button pusher. That's what
We
I am.
don't have-
I'm going to push this one right over here.
don't have that.
We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Ellen DeGeneres is back with a new short docu-style comedy series. It's called About Time for Yourself with Ellen. It'll be shared weekly on the retired talk show host's YouTube channel. And the first episode was just out recently. A clip says, lately I've been taking some time just for myself away from the cameras, and I've been having such a great time. I thought I would share some of what I've been doing. So I yelled, Portia, get the camera. Great job so far. The 8-episode series finds a comedian learning new skills at home, like crocheting, bird watching, making cards, and more. So, did she want to be away from the cameras, and then she's like, get the camera back in here?
No, I don't know.
She didn't necessarily want her show to be done?
Choice.
I don't remember how that
I don't
ended
remember
exactly.
either.
All right. Big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Usually we would talk about this during big screen, little screen, but I'm going to talk about it here because there's so many of these. I need a little more time to get to it. Movie sequels you might not have known are in the works. Legally Blonde 3. Reese Witherspoon is going to reprise her role. That's supposed to be coming out sometime next year, 2023. Here's one that Heidi's excited about. Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley.
I actually am.
Eddie Murphy will be back for the 4th film in the franchise. No release date has been announced, but a lot of people
Gosh, that
are
was
involved.
a good movie. And a lot of the originals
Yeah.
are back. And that's usually what kills a
That
sequel.
will premiere on Netflix, but they don't have a date. Sister Act 3, Whoopi Goldberg is going to be on the threequel that's in the works. Twisters, a sequel to the 1996 movie starring Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. Twisters.
That one I'm torn on with Bill Paxton having just passed.
It's
I
going to
just
be
don't know.
about their child, is what I read.
Yeah.
Here's one that we've been chatting with one of the guys in the movie, Christmas Story Christmas, a sequel to the beloved 1983 holiday classic, A Christmas Story. It's going to feature original stars Peter Billingsley, Ian Petrella, Zach Ward, and Scott Schwartz. We are friends with Scott Schwartz, and we talked with him about that, and we'll have him on the program when that actually comes out. It's coming real soon. Lethal Finale. Mel Gibson is directing the 5th installment in the Lethal Weapon franchise.
Oh, okay.
It is slated to begin production next year. Gladiator 2. Filmmaker Ridley Scott is working on a sequel, but no word yet on bringing back Russell Crowe or Joaquin Phoenix. Chris Hemsworth, however, is rumored to be involved. And the last but not the least on the list, this is Spinal Tap 2. Rob Reiner, Christopher Guest, Harry Shearer, all returning for the sequel to a beloved heavy metal spoof. Expected to premiere not next year, but the following, 2024, to coincide with the original film's 40th anniversary. So I've got all of those. And if you know of others that I don't have, let me know about those too. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
How much do you pay for your wireless phone? Some people spend hundreds of dollars every month for their family. That's crazy! Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Not 50, 15, 1-5. Yeah, $15 a month for premium wireless. It's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can keep your same phone number. You may even be able to keep your same phone. Find out now at Mintervention.com. Learn more and sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
How you doing, Charlie?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Had a good time this weekend up there.
Yeah, it was good to see you. It was a whole lot of fun. So you got to sleep in our bed and I got to sleep on a sofa. That was not fun.
I think I got the better of the deal.
I think you did too.
so.
Was it pretty cozy in there?
Well, I don't know. I couldn't find my wife.
It's a big bed, isn't it? Well, what kind of cool stuff we going to learn about today, Charlie?
Hey, you've been to a lot of restaurants in your life.
We've been to a few, yeah.
You know that restaurants don't use dollar signs on the menus because they don't want you to remind you of you spending money.
I can see that.
See
they don't
that
want to remind
too.
you this is cash.
Pretty smart stuff.
Yep.
And I don't understand that. They always got like number 9, number 10, 12, 14. What does that mean?
So that's just like the number, a special. I'll take the number 5. It's like the number 5 special. So it just makes it easier than ordering saying all of those words every time.
Really? Are you sure?
I think so.
You don't have a clue.
I'll take the number 1. I'll take the number 6. I think that's just to make it easier.
I think at the end, I think he's talking about the numbers at the end of the menu when they don't put dollar signs. If it's just a 9, it means it's $9.
Oh, yeah. Well, then that would be $9.
Well, you check that out. I want an answer.
We'll double check and get back to you.
You call my people.
I'll have my people call your people.
Okay, well, that works. Hey, did you know that giraffes and humans have the same number of neck bones?
We do. They must have much bigger neck bones, though,
I'm sure they can, yeah.
because their
They
necks
do.
really long.
Really, really long. Hey, then,
This is riveting stuff.
It is. my commentary is lacking today. I'm sorry. Sorry, Charlie.
drinking again?
Believe it or not, no.
Oh, okay, well, that's hard to believe. Hey, did you know that dead bodies can get goosebumps?
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Huh. Did not know.
I don't want to be around to check it out.
No,
so you're
I
gonna
don't
take-
either, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Then, hey, speaking of dead people,
Yeah.
54 million people alive right now will be dead within 12 months.
Well,
Ooh.
it's good to know. If you're listening, your odds are not so great.
Yikes.
Somebody's got 12 months to go here.
I hope it's not me. I got a lot of stuff to finish.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, then, did you know that mosquitoes pee on you when they suck your blood?
Ew.
Do they? That's kind of gross. Now I dislike mosquitoes even more.
Well, it's bad enough the little they're taking your blood out of you, then they pee on you.
That's just rude right there.
It is.
Yes, it is. They need to be smacked.
Yes.
And they often do get smacked.
Hey, then I got one last thing for you,
All right. What's that?
and that's one of them in case you care things, because I don't bother me one thing or another, but
Okay.
the Argentine lake duck. You ever seen one of them?
No,
I don't think so.
think so.
I haven't either, but he has as long as its whole body.
Are you kidding?
I want to see one of them.
Wow.
Here, it's an Argentine lake duck. What's
So-
that hanging from him? I don't know.
So what is the purpose of that?
Well, I don't know. I'm just passing this stuff on to you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
That's
I bet
pretty
you do.
impressive. I'd kind of like to see that.
Wow. Well, you ready for a question from us, Charlie?
Well, I think I got an answer.
All right. I'm going to see if we can get you one here. How's this? What kind of a weapon is a falchion? Falchion.
Ooh.
What kind of weapon is a falchion?
It's a rock on a string.
No, it's a sword.
Yeah, I was going to guess that would be the proper term for that Argentinian duck.
No.
Look at that falchion.
No. That's not it.
Kind of sounds like that's what something like that would be called.
She's your daughter there, Charlie.
It does. I agree with her.
See?
You two, I got to separate you two.
What do you do with that thing? You stab Argentine ducks.
It's always a pleasure, Charlie.
I think it's more like an experience.
That it is. All right. You have a great day. We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Okay, bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye, Daddy.
My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
18th century Paris street vendors sold baths, physically carrying a tub and water into private homes. That's kind of weird.
Wow.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The benefits of cold showers include improved circulation, stimulating weight loss, and easing depression. Didn't I just share that?
I think we
I feel like I did. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The decapitated jaws of a snapping turtle can keep snapping for about a day.
What?
So, yeah, they can just keep on snapping. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The little pieces of paper sticking out of a Hershey's Kiss is called the Niggly Wiggly.
Oh, how cute
It's
is
a
that?
weird name. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The average person spends 3 years of their life on a toilet. That's the average person. Some
You
of us
are above
far
average.
above average. What's that? Too much information? Okay. A fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
In a year, the average person walks 4 miles to make his or her bed. Not me. I'm way below average.
I do.
And our final fun fact for you,
What's that,
Heidi.
John?
A rainbow could only be seen in the morning or late afternoon. I didn't realize that.
I'll have to pay attention
Now
now.
we know several fun facts. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
How much do you pay for your wireless phone? Some people spend hundreds of dollars every month for their family. That's crazy! Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Not 50, 15, 1-5. Yeah, $15 a month for premium wireless. It's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can keep your same phone number. You may even be able to keep your same phone. Find out now at Mintervention.com. Learn more and sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. Yay! Comes your way courtesy of Mintervention.com. Here's your question, Heidi. When it comes to shopping during the holidays, 6% of adults admit that they have done this. What is it? Oh, I would do this in a heartbeat.
Regifted?
No. They've faked an illness to go shopping. Oh, I thought it was to get out of shopping. No.
Oh.
Have you ever faked an illness? Yeah, I can't come into work today. And then you're out shopping instead?
Oh, yeah.
Have you really?
All the time. I
I'll
used
be
to
checking
skip
up on you
school to
from
go
now on.
shopping.
Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way courtesy of Mintervention.com.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. More than 5 billion, with a B, more than 5 billion phones will be thrown away this year alone. Whoa. More than enough to stretch all the way around the equator, according to a new report from Waste Electrical and Electronic Equipment Forum. If stacked flat on top of one another, phones would make a tower over 30,000 miles tall.
Whoa.
That is 120 times higher than the orbit of the International Space Station, and reaching an eighth of the way to the moon. It is no wonder a survey across 6 countries found the average household owns 74 electrical products, including phones, tablets, laptops, electrical tools, hair dryers, and toasters. Of these 74, on average, 13 were being hoarded, 9 were being left unused, and 4 were broken. So I don't know how we land on that list. We
I don't
probably
know.
have
I've never
that
paid
many.
any attention. I know with monitors and
I got some
stuff
computer
alone
monitors.
that you won't
I
get
got rid of some
of.
stuff, but no, I'm not hoarding it. I just keep
You
it because
are
I know
hoarding
I'm
it.
going to need it someday.
Yeah, that's
what's
called
that?
hoarding.
Oh yeah, it is what it
Yeah.
is. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Here's the rudest things you could do in someone else's home, according to etiquette experts. Touching or moving their things. When somebody says make yourself at home, they don't mean, move around their furniture. They also don't mean putting your feet on the furniture, any of that. Don't mean going and opening the refrigerator. None of those things. And definitely stay out of the medicine cabinet, okay? All right, another rude thing you can do in somebody's house, expecting a tour. Many people are happy to show you around, but not everybody. If they don't offer a tour, don't say, hey, show me around.
Hey, give me a tour.
No, I'm not giving you a tour. Another thing that is rude to do in somebody else's home, overstaying your welcome. No, when it's time to leave. The top complaint that etiquette experts get is people who just won't leave.
Yeah.
And they say with strong indicators, when they go and put their pajamas on and they come back out.
Right?
You should go now. You should really go now. And that is going to do it. There's more stuff if you want to read it all. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At bettercreditcards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com.
Now, the quote of the day comes your way courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Quote today from Jerry Seinfeld. I believe he was on television, right? Didn't he?
He was a time
Didn't
or
he
two.
have that?
Yeah.
And he's a comedian, and
Yeah.
we all know who Jerry is. All right. He says, there's no such thing as fun for the whole family.
That's true.
That is true. Sometimes it's pretty close. One of the things for me that's fun for our whole family, listening to comedy. especially if it's
Depends on
Brian
the comedian.
Regan,
Yeah.
our favorite comedian,
It's
and
fun
Jerry
for
Seinfeld.
You will listen to every comedian.
No. Brian Regan is one of the favorite comedians of
Yes.
Jerry Seinfeld. He's a huge fan as well. So we're in good company loving Brian Regan. Although that quote is not from him. It is from somebody who likes him. Jerry Seinfeld. Quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
Time now for a little good news. It's brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, got some good news for you here. More than 1,000 teddy bears were left in tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. They're going to be donated to a children's charity. This is really cool. I never really thought about that. But when some, like the Queen passed away and people bring flowers, they bring, mementos,
Sure.
they dump all this stuff off. Somebody's got to do something with that stuff, right? So the teddy bears, some in the image of Paddington Bear, were left outside the royal residence in London and Windsor and other official tribute areas. Buckingham Palace says that they will be professionally cleaned and then donated to a place called Barnardo's, a British children's charity that provides support services for vulnerable children and young adults. Queen Elizabeth II served as the charity's patron from 1983 through 2016. Queen Consort Camilla became Barnardo's patron in 2016, and apparently she's still involved to this day. So that's really kind of a cool thing, and I guess I had never thought of that. But yeah, when people, bring all that stuff, what do you do with it? So I'm glad to hear that it's not going to get just like thrown in a dumpster somewhere.
It's going to a good cause.
Because that would be really sad. So it's really, really neat. So I wonder, the Paddington Bear, is there a connection there that I'm not aware of?
The Queen, there were just some videos and that sort of thing of the Queen with Paddington Bear that had been done shortly before she passed. So
I need to get out more often, really. I don't know most of these things. That is your good news. It comes your way courtesy of RadioTravelGroup.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.